11.1 Weight. Let's do some mental math and reflexes first. Look at the two fractions, and I want you to think to yourself, thumbs up or correct if they are equivalent. Equivalent, make sure you're paying attention to that word because you're going to see it often, means equal. And here it is right here, equivalent. Now I'm going to erase that because I thought that would just generally highlight it instead of actually covering it up. So let's ask ourselves, 1/2 and 2/4. Well, I know 2 times 2 is 4, so 1 times 2 is 2, so they are equivalent. Thumbs up. 1/4 and 25/100. Well, 4 times 25 is 100, so 1 times 25 is 25. Thumbs up again. 1/5 and 3/10. Well, 5 times 2 is 10. 1 times 2 would only be 2, so thumbs down. It is not equivalent. And 1/10 and 20/100. Well, 10 times 10 is 100, and 1 times 10 is only 10. So thumbs down again. Next one, 3/4 and 6/8. Well, if I double 4, that gives me 8, and if I double 3, that gives me 6, so thumbs up once again. 4/5 and 9/10. If I double 5, it becomes 10. I double 4, it only becomes 8, so that's a thumbs down. 2/3 and 3/9. Well, if I triple 3 or multiply it by 3, that gives me 9. So 2 times 3 would be 6. So again, another thumbs down. 8 times 10 would be 80, and 7 times 10 would be 70. So a thumbs up on that one. 14/21 and 2/3. Well, 3 times 7 is 21, so 2 times 7 is 14. Thumbs up again. 12/20 and 2/5. 5 times 4 is 20, so 2 times 4 is 8. Thumbs down. They are not equivalent. 8/40 and 1/5. 5 times 8 is 40. 1 times 8 is 8. Thumbs up. They are equivalent. And the last one, 3. How does 3 become 54? Well, 3 times 18 is 54, and 1 times 18 is 18, so thumbs up once again. Our little math message over here is saying that a nickel weighs about 5 grams. So we're going to be looking around the classroom to find objects that weigh different amounts. So a gram would equal a center cube. 10 grams, one of your hexagonal pattern blocks. 25 grams, a compass. And 100 grams, your calculator. So remember the relationship between grams and kilograms. 1,000 grams would equal 1 kilogram. So it is 1/1000th gram. And a metric ton equals 1,000 kilograms. So what might be measured in milligrams? Something small that you might take but needs to be really accurate. Medicine. What do we measure in grams? What you eat. Food. What would we measure in kilograms? How much you weigh. And in metric tons, a ship. So let's look at ounces. An ounce would be about what chalk or a whiteboard eraser might weigh. 4 ounces, a calculator. 8 ounces, a pad of paper, the 50 sheet total. 16 ounces, your student math journal. And 32 ounces, your student reference book. Which, just looking at them, does make sense because your student reference book is hard covered, so it would weigh more. So 16 ounces equals a pound. And pounds and tons compared, 2,000 pounds equals a ton. So what might we measure in ounces? Good. Hopefully you're realizing letters would be measured in ounces. How about in pounds? Again, our body weight. And in tons. You hear this a lot when you go to buy a truck. You can buy a half ton, 3/4 ton, full ton. So I just want you to look at this. This is just giving you a comparison chart, telling you what 1 gram equals how many milligrams, and a kilogram equals how many grams, and a metric ton equals how many kilograms. And then the U.S. customary units, where a pound is 16 ounces and a ton is 2,000 pounds. Remember, a kilogram equals about 2.2 pounds, and an ounce equals about 30 grams. You can find this information also in the back inside cover of your math journal. So let's look at this estimating weights in grams and kilograms. Page 286 in your math journal. It says if a nickel weighs about 5 grams, how much would a liter of water weigh? Hopefully you're guessing a dog would weigh about 20 kilograms. How about a can of soup? 400 grams. Notice that it changed from kilograms to grams. That's real important when you're looking at your answer. A newborn baby might weigh about what? 3 kilograms. An adult ostrich might weigh about what? 150 kilograms. A basketball might weigh about what? Not even a full gram. The weight limit in an elevator might be about what? A 1,000 kilograms. And a pencil might weigh about how many grams? Good, 4.5. Metric and customary weights. The number line below has ounces on top, as you see the word here, and it has grams on the bottom. So you need to figure out, by using this number line, the answers to the following problems. So it says using the number line to give the approximate weight of each object in grams. Well, if this weighs 15 ounces, I would go up here, find where a 15 would be, and it would be between 14 and 16. And about how many grams does that equal? You're right, about 425. Again, for the next one, it's telling you that the loaf of bread weighs 16 ounces, or 1 pound. So about how many grams is that? Somewhere around 455. So you're going to need to use this number line to answer the rest of your questions. Then make sure you go check it in the answer key. The study link for 11.1 is World's Largest Foods. It says use the information in the table to solve the following problems. And I'll do one with you to make sure you're reading accurately. It says the largest apple weighed how many ounces? Well, I would go up to the apple. It weighed how many ounces? Well, it says 3 pounds, 11 ounces. Well, I know a pound is 16 ounces. So I got to do that 3 times because it says there's 3 pounds. And then I have to do the 11 ounces on top of that because that is the total that it gave me for its weight. So I need to add 6 and 6 is 12, plus 6 is 18, plus 1 is 19. Carry the 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it weighs a total of 59 ounces. So make sure whatever it's asking you that you do exactly as it says. It didn't ask how many pounds and ounces. It said just ounces. Go ahead and finish the rest of the page, do the practice, and turn it in.